of your exams. It could be your midterms or even your finals. But you don't feel like yourself. Maybe for the past few days or even weeks, you have been grinding away and studying like crazy, hoping to get the grades that you desire. But now, suddenly, you just can't seem to do anything. You're tired, you feel restless, and you just want everything to end. You are burnt out. Exam season is honestly the worst time to be feeling burnt out, especially because you can't seem to get yourself to study when you should be studying. It is important to learn how to take breaks every now and then to avoid burning out in the first place. But until you learn to do that, here are some tips to help you push through your exam. Grab a friend and drag them to study with you. If it's the middle of the exam season, chances are you're not the only one that is stressed and burnt out. Dealing with exam stress becomes much more bearable when you have a friend to stress with together. It also makes the studying process much more enjoyable than if you were just stressing and studying alone. It's harder to push yourself to study when you are burnt out, so instead of stressing, being depressed, and worrying whether you can finish studying by yourself at 3 a.m., get your phone out, ask your friend if they want to study together, and open an online study session. Inviting a friend to do an online studying session together helps you keep track of time and make sure you don't procrastinate. You can have your friend to keep an eye on you and make sure you are actually doing your work. Turn on a study subliminal or a study with me video. I don't know what it is about studying subliminals and study with me videos, but when I don't feel like studying, all I need to do is find a study subliminal, start playing it, and suddenly it feels like a switch has turned on inside me. I will feel focused. Having study with me videos is almost the same as having a friend to study with. And watching the people in the videos being so focused on studying influences me in a way where I want to learn from them and focus on my studies as well. Speaking of study with me videos, I have uploaded one recently and I will put the link in the description below. Even though the past two tips have been talking about studying and learning to push through, it is also equally as important to learn how to take breaks from studying. It may be exam season, but no exam in this world is worth sacrificing your mental health for. After you've pushed yourself to study for a bit, if you feel like you need it, give yourself a pat on the back and tell yourself, I've done pretty great. I'm gonna give myself a pause from studying and come back again later. Taking breaks from time to time allows you to rest your mind so you are not in this constant state of stress, being anxious, and worrying about your exams. Do note, however, that when you take breaks from studying, do not go on your phone. We say we are gonna watch YouTube for 5 minutes, we are gonna play this game for 10 minutes, we are gonna scroll on Instagram or TikTok for 15 minutes. But in the end, what was supposed to be a 5 to 15 minute study break ends up becoming hours of us being on our phones. Instead, try doing activities like taking a walk, drawing, playing music, knitting, and more. Doing these activities during your study break makes it feel as if your mind is being cleared and you come back to your study table feeling fresh and ready to continue, maybe even excited. Ease yourself into your study sessions. With exams coming up, it's easy to think that, I need to study extra hard to score well, then set big goals like studying for 5 to 6 hours in a day, and get so overwhelmed by how much studying you need to do that you end up procrastinating and not studying anyways. If you are already burnt out, this will probably make you even more stressed and burnt out. What you want to do is ease yourself into your study sessions. Something you can try doing is that you can start your study sessions by playing your favorite songs while studying. It can be anything you like, as long as it keeps you at your desk. While it's not the most efficient way to study, it gets you started. It's better to not be productive for the first 10 to 20 minutes and then be productive for the next hour and a half than to not be productive at all for 2 hours. After you start to get into the mood, slowly switch to calmer songs that are more suited for studying, like piano playlists and so on. When you start to feel more focused or maybe even annoyed with the music that you are playing, turn it off completely and continue studying. You can apply the same concept with YouTube videos as well. Planning your study time. Another thing that you can do is that instead of studying for long hours immediately, start small. You can study for 30 minutes first, take a 10-minute break, and then study for 1 hour followed by another break, then an hour and a half, and so on. This is also another way of easing yourself into studying so that you don't feel too overwhelmed by the long hours. Instead of telling yourself that you have to sit at your desk for 3 more hours, you only need to tell yourself to hang in there for 20 more minutes. You increase the length of your study sessions as you feel your attention span and focus increases. That is all for the video. Hope this helped you guys. Please like and subscribe. I wish anyone who is watching this video good luck on your exams. Thank you for watching.